guess what? Everything you've been told about manifesting money was a lie. In this video, I'm going to show you part one of the biggest lies about manifesting money, and it's gonna show you how to attract it way quicker and easier than our world has told you. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and watch your bank account grow as your mind expands. It's just too hard. It's just not that easy. Right? We all believe that on some really deep level. And for many of us, it's more prevalent in our lives than others. And so in this video series on the biggest lies about money manifesting, I'm going to tackle one lie at a time. And today's lie is that it's hard. Think about the resistance that you have to me saying that's a lie. Does something pop up in your head that's like, oh, that's just BS. That's not true. Who is this guy? This guy with the long hair. I mean, what's he doing? What's he selling? What's he smoking? What's he saying? It's hard. Guess what? I work 85 to 90% less than I did a few years ago, and I make more in a month than I used to make in a year. I make more in a month than I used to make in a year, and I work a million times less. My girlfriend at the time, now my life partner, used to, when we were together in the early phases of our relationship, what I would do is I would work all through the night, and I would set my alarm, 4:30 in the morning. I'd start working. I was having neck problems, I was having back problems. I was sitting and working all day. I did nothing else. That's all I did. And I was broke. How does that happen? How did I work so much for so long and I was so broke? And that continued for years, 2-3 years. I was working all the time, but I never seemed to make money. How does that happen? My girlfriend was $3,000 in debt just to help with our groceries. I thought money was hard to earn. Money isn't hard to earn. It's not. Money is a literal renewable resource. You know, in the environmental talks, they talk about non-renewable versus renewable resources. They would say that, you know, an oil field is a non-renewable resource. Once you tap that oil field, it's non-renewable. And it's a resource, right? Because it's a precious part of our global infrastructure as a species. It's non-renewable. And so it's very, very important. And it can be hard to come by, right? Versus a renewable resource, which, you know, you could call the energy from the sun, or you could call the wind, something like that, would be renewable. And, you know, we're under the assumption there's a lot more scarcity around non-renewable resources. And we're under the assumption that dollar bills, y'all, are non-renewable resources. They're totally renewable. There's more printed every single solitary day, and every single day, every single person is spending money on things that they value and things that they need or that they think they need. And often the things that they're buying are not providing the value that they really ought to be providing. And guess what? That's an amazing opportunity for you as an individual, because if people are spending money every single day, just like they're breathing every single day, there's pretty much no way around it. A lot of people like spending money, and a lot of people like buying things that they need or have value in their life. But the problem is they're often buying things that aren't that valuable, because the service provided isn't as good as it could be. And guess what? That's where you step in. It's easy. Man, if you have something you're good at, or you're passionate about, or you're interested in that you're not good at, but because you're interested in it, you could spend a lot of time at it because it's enjoyable, and thus become good, and thus bring that value to the marketplace and receive a reward for your services or product rendered, i.e. money. You can win the money game with it being easy while giving more than you're taking. You're keeping a flow of giving and taking, receiving and earning, just by having things you're good at. I make my income doing things I'm passionate about, that excite me, that I can do all day, and I make money at it. And it helps a lot of people. That's the way it should be. So whether you are an artist or want to be an artist, or a writer and you want to be a writer, an actor, a business person, you want to be a secretary, you want to be an inventor, you want to be a landscaper, you want to have a huge pool cleaning company, a plumbing company, a tutoring service, a Harry Potter fan club. There are people making 7 figures a year on the internet with Harry Potter fan clubs. Whether you want to be a piano teacher in person or through the internet, we have the systems, the technology, and the infrastructure for you to make money at anything that you want. And the really awesome thing about, people will complain about overpopulation in our world, right? Well, guess what? Here's one really good thing about having a huge population. If you're interested in something or passionate about something, chances are somebody else will be too. Therefore, if you can provide a service, product, or value at something you're interested about, so it's spiritually and emotionally fulfilling, as well that it's viable in the marketplace in terms of money and cash and things like that, you can get fulfillment out of your work and provide a valuable product or service to somebody that also wants that thing and wants to pay for it. And they're stoked because they get a great value or a great product for the money they receive. They get more in use value than they pay in cash value. All of a sudden, money's easy. But guess what? We're never taught this. That's why making money is hard. Making money isn't hard because it's actually really, really, really hard. It's hard because we're not taught how to actually make it and earn it in ways that promote fulfillment and ease. That doesn't mean there's not going to be challenges at times. That doesn't mean you're not going to start from ground zero at times. But think about the way most people are trying to make money. They're beating their head against a wall every single day, 3 years later, and they're in the same financial place, have the same amount of debt, or it's just not coming to them as fast as they want. And that doesn't need to be the way it is supposed to be. So the first thing is to decide to try on the idea, the perception, and the belief system that money comes to you easily, and that you give your talents with love, and that you're wonderfully blessed financially. Comment that down below. I'm dead serious. You have to change your belief system and the way you view earning money, or else it's always going to be hard. The only people that adamantly argue that making money is really, really hard and you don't understand are people that don't have money. Somebody who knows they have the ability to create wealth or circulate money for services or products that they provide to people, or value that they provide to people, they will never waste their time arguing why it's hard to make money. And so, I mean, you can even argue that our system is set up that way to keep a lot of us controlled. If enough people believe money is really, really hard, then they're going to be controlled. And it's just not true. So comment that down below. Comment down, money comes to me easily. I give my talents with love, and I'm wonderfully blessed financially. Decide to see money as easy and abundant. More is printed every single day. There's so much of it that it actually loses its value every single year. It's called inflation. There's so much money that it's losing its purchasing power. And so decide that it's easy to earn it. And decide that you're going to give your talents with love and you're going to be wonderfully blessed financially. Now, today we have the technologies, the infrastructure, the internet, the ability to send information all over the world, meaning that there might be systems you need to put in place that will make money come to you more easily and allow you to provide value in people's lives more systematically and exponentially. And that may take you a minute to figure out that system, but it's not hard. Example, I was publishing books. I have 3 published books, 2 with Penguin Random House and bookstores all over the place, 1 self-published. And I started with the self-published book. Now, I wanted to do what I'm doing today, and I wanted to be able to support myself financially because I'm excited about it, I'm passionate about it. I didn't want it to be an extracurricular hobby in my life because I wanted to do it full time. I wanted to do something I love that I made money at. But everybody tells you that it's hard to make money at certain things. I was told it was hard to make money at what I do. I inherited that belief system. It was hard for me. I was running around selling $5, $10 book. Man, if you had 48 cents, I would sell you one of my books because they cost me 26 cents to print. And then, you know, with shipping, maybe it came out to like 35 cents per book for the storage of them and things like that. I would sell it to you for 50 cents and profit like whatever, 14 cents off it. If I needed to get the books out there. I was grinding all day, you know, and I knew then it would come back around and maybe somebody else would give me a 20 next time for the book that had a cover value of $14.95. I was grinding all the time though, speaking at open mics, cafes, coffee shops, and I wasn't making any money. I was doing things all the time, and I was struggling. I couldn't even pay my own rent. Like I said, my life partner was in debt just for our groceries. It was so hard, but I was working all the time. I was always posting on social media and doing things, making videos. They weren't getting any views. What was the problem? And then I realized something. What I realized was that my whole approach was wrong. I had the wrong system. I changed my system. I realized, hey, we got the internet today. I shouldn't be running around at coffee shops trying to get somebody to hopefully listen when almost all the time nobody was listening at my events because they weren't even there to see me. They didn't know I was trying to find people where they weren't interested in what I had to offer. And I was trying to use all of my time to hopefully provide a product or service that would help people. Instead, I revamped everything. You know, today, everyone's on the internet. Everyone is on their phones. Everyone is on YouTube. Everybody is out there. They want online courses. They want to learn on the internet. So I changed my whole approach. I changed how I provided my product, my service, my talent, and my passion. It was the same thing, but I changed how I provided it. And when I did that, my message took off. It started impacting millions of people a month, which is what this YouTube channel does. People started getting more and more value out of my courses because I was putting them in a medium people could use via the internet. And then my business took off, my income took off. And so you may need to change the way you're giving your talent, but I can assure you that it is easy for you to exchange money for your passion or your talent or the things that you're excited about. Comment down below, success is easy. Success comes to me easy. I give my talents with love and I'm wonderfully blessed financially. That is the biggest lie we were told. Part number 1, download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. It's right there down below. It's a free success hypnosis. When I was struggling 6 years ago, as I alluded to earlier in this video, I recorded this exact hypnosis and I started hypnotizing myself, brainwashing myself that money was easy to come by because I could give my talents and people would receive value from them and it would be fulfilling and abundance would flow to me and to those that I was serving, and it changed my whole life. And this is the exact recording. Over 100,000 people from all over the world have used it. Every day I get, you know, just crazy miracle stories. They're hard to believe, the things that happen when you shift your mindset away from thinking money is hard to earn to that money is natural to earn. And I give my talents with love. Therefore, as a natural byproduct, I'm wonderfully blessed financially. So download that, jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification right over there. The bell notification is what notifies you for new videos. Make sure you hit that. And then like this video to support this channel. Hashtag, give my talents with love, or money comes easily, or success comes easily. Give my talents with love, money comes easy, or success comes easily. Hashtag one of those down below. Stay tuned for part number 2 of the biggest lies we were ever told about manifesting money. Make the choice today that you're going to see earning and creating money and service to other people as easy and natural as an extension of your natural passions, talents, and interests.